So, I'm just going to listen to some of my music in the background from the start to up to now. However, this is to tell you how I got pregnant at 16 and what happened. So, basically, I'm not going to say who I got pregnant by. That doesn't matter. I'm not going to say names. If you know me, you know. Anyway, so I fell pregnant at 16. And basically, it didn't survive, no. But I'll explain why. I was so excited because all I've ever wished for is to be a mum. And I was so excited for it. And we went for my first scan. We went for my first scan. My mum came with me and a support worker when I was in independent living. Now, my tests were all positive. All fine. No, actually, that was that. I had a couple that were negative and a couple that was positive. So I was very iffy about it. We went for a blood test. We went for, which come back positive, that I was. And also we went for our first midwife, where they could hear the heartbeat as well. And then it come to the day that for my first scan. And when we went, it was, I should say, one of the hardest days I've ever had in my life. To lay there and be told that they can't see the baby. So obviously it wasn't in my womb. So my heart is now crushed. I'm thinking all sorts. I'm like, but where's my child then? So then they've asked, can they do a internal one? I said, go ahead, please. Because they're trying to say, it could just be really little, so we can't see it that way. So can we do it internal? I said, yep, that's fine, go ahead. So we done it internal, and that's when we found out that baby was not in my womb. Then they had to check my tube, like around my tube's parts. And to be fair, I was getting pain beforehand, but I just thought it was just growing pains. And yeah, it was quite a lot of pain. I had it in my shoulder, and all down one side. But I just thought, because it was obviously my first time being pregnant, I just thought that obviously that it was just normal. Those pregnancy pains. Anyway, so then they found the baby in my tube. So, which they said that we had to. So it's a hard topic. So they found it in my tube, and they had to rush me down. Like, they started rushing around and was like, please, like, we need to sort something, like, can we put you in the other room for a minute whilst we talk? So at this point, I've not been told it's in my tube or anything. They're just saying, they're looking at each other and you can see the worry in their face. And they've just asked me to go in the other room, and the support worker left and my mum stayed with me. And then they obviously spoke to each other, and honestly, it was so hard. I think the waiting as well made it a lot more worse. Waiting to find out what's going on with my baby. They come in and they say to me that there's no possible way that I can go on with the pregnancy. And that the baby wasn't alive and that it was. So then basically I had to take a tablet. Then I had to have the baby removed. Now that was the hardest part. And then obviously you have to recover from it. It is an awful feeling. It broke my heart. I turned to alcohol. I won't lie, I did. I turned to alcohol. I was literally drinking every day. To try and get over it. And then later on in life, I fell pregnant again, which I stopped drinking. I didn't even smoke fags or anything. Whenever I'm pregnant, I quit smoking fags. However, now I don't smoke at all. But that will be another story, the second pregnancy. But before my second pregnancy, I was in a good place where I lost obviously my first baby. My whole family knew about it. Now my family wasn't happy at the start about me being pregnant. However, they got over that and we were all excited. And then obviously the outcome turned out that it was an ectopic pregnancy. When I lost my first, and it is very devastating. So not only did it crush me and hurt me, it hurt and crushed my family too. I obviously went in a way where wasn't the best way, where I turned to alcohol, but I come out of that, luckily. It was a very, very difficult time for me. But I always think of my baby, even though it's not here. I don't know whether it was a boy or a girl. I didn't get that far. So I actually did buy as well a little baby grow, mittens and some socks and a little hat for the baby. Yes, I know I was very early on, but like I said, I was so excited. And after finding out that I lost the baby, well, yeah, I did lose the baby, so it was an ectopic pregnancy. And it was very difficult. I'd sleep with it every night as a comfort. It just felt like my whole body, I just felt like I failed. Like my body failed me and my baby. Bear in mind, at 16 as well, before this, I was told I couldn't have children. I was told I couldn't have children at all, because of something that happened to me when I was younger, which I don't want to get into on this video, sorry. However, I was then told after this it would be even harder to ever fall pregnant again, because I'd only have one tube. Which crushed me, and then I just felt to myself that every time, if I was to get pregnant again, it's just gonna die. It's just gonna die again. And it scared me. It really scared me. I was terrified. I was broken. I was a mess. I literally was a mess. So yeah, that was my story about how I fell pregnant. at 16 and what happened to my baby. God rest my baby's soul. I still love you, but I know my baby's not here with me physically, but one day we will meet again. Thank you for watching.